Jesus is proper fit. Keep doing your thing, but come on, man. We weren't at our best today, man. But who cares? We won. United, Patman. Bro, don't talk about us. Leave us alone. Run the channel. All my channel points gone. Ha ha. Gary Neville gonna go. Bro, it's Gary Neville. He's, you know, I allow every other United fan. He's the one that needs to just hold the L. Because he just chats too much. Like, he just chats too much. Are we top? I don't know, man. DG and Ketia deserves the respect and trust our debut and play. I mean, couple lively touches, but you weren't there really, man. Saka's playing with his dog in him. Nobody has said Eddie and Ketia is well, club. Man are just making things up. Sergio_Ramos, allow it, bro. You're chatting, man. You're chatting. You're just making stuff up, man. DG bringing it back with realness. Disappointed in my team today, manager, but we've come a long way from. Bro, Ten Hag, I've said it before. I think Ten Hag will get good things. I think Arsenal and Man United we're obviously a bit more ahead of our project, but it's shown how we're definitely not over there because there's been 5 goals conceded. Like I said, when everything is dead, both managers will sit there and say, yeah, there's good, there's bad, whatever. You know, again, the United just have to focus on the key points. Anytime you take the lead in the Premier and you don't win, there's issues. You went from winning it with 3 points to drawing to none. Second half, especially going away from home, regardless of what team you are, because it happens to City and teams. When the other team, they're fans and they're in form and they're onto you, you need to be able to play. You need to want to show. I do think United need a bit more individuals as well. I think both teams, need a midfielder or two. For us, it's more depth, and for you lot as well. But I think you need players that want the ball a bit. Need to stop going into the channels all the time and game management and reading situations. You know, you switched off. Wan-Bissaka switched off for at least 2 of the goals. I don't think he was terrible. Again, you could see early on De Gea trying to play out from the back. He's going to struggle. And I think when we turned it on in the second half, he really did struggle. But I think, you know, look how much better. Even when you lost today, you beat us at Old Trafford. You look a lot better than you did now. And then obviously as well, even the way that you lot hit back immediately after we made it 2-1. Yeah, 2-1. And Lisandro scored. But for you lot, you need to, I guess, like a bit like with Arteta, the whole club needs to commit to what Ten Hag wants. Ten Hag can have all the ideas. If he's asking you for something and you're bringing the next thing, or he wants to alienate a player and you're doing something and pick people on something else, then it's not going to happen for Ten Hag, is it really? But listen, I really think Ten Hag's doing good. I think you marry a couple more players, get rid of the ones that are quite frustrating. You haven't been helped with injuries. Clearly, you know, I don't think Weghorst was bad today, but that's someone that should be coming off the bench. I actually think he helped you defensively today. But yeah, man, I think you lot will get back. Hope not, but yeah, man, I think Ten Hag's doing his thing, really. If I'm honest. Look at the move, man. Even that, though, McTominay, that's poor for the second and Ketia goal, that interception. Shout out Trossard and Zinchenko. Does Odegaard technically get an assist for that Bandili stuff? I don't know about title. I don't know. When was Arsenal in the title shot? We just have to keep working very hard, seeing where it takes us, man. Got it, but that's how it happens, man. Crap refereeing decisions. Oh, like VAR delaying goals. 3 goals conceded. Wan-Bissaka could have had a pen. Boy. Zinchenko was off. Listen, write letters to Ofcom and the Premier League and all these things, man, because I can't deal with it. Same way against United when Rashford somehow isn't interfering with play. I don't know. I don't know how they scribble these lines. I didn't see it, so I can't talk, man. So, yeah, man. Boy. Be gracious, Arsenal and United fans, man. Some of you are just talking, man. Saka couldn't do much more with being fouled and marked out the game, still scored a screamer. Saka, when he picked it up, it was a lot better. It was nice to see El Nene and Gabby Jesus there. It's just nice to see some more togetherness. It was a lucky goal, nothing more. Whether it's a lucky goal, Bandulu decisions, G1, you sounding sour, bro. You can, if that's what you think, cool. I just see 3-2, 3 points. Keep it moving. We focus on Everton in the league, City in the FA Cup. It's happened, didn't it? You think every game that you've won under Ten Hag at this moment in time, you haven't done dodgy moments or been fortunate or just got the result. You're a bloody Man United fan. I used to see you lot win the league every year. And 9 times out of 10, he was playing amazing. But there was times guys like Makeda might come on and do something dodgy. Come on now, we're sounding a bit sour. We can have a laugh and a joke, but let's be serious about this football thing now, man. Come on, man. Big up yourself. Happy birthday, my guy, on behalf of myself and everything. From a United fan, well-deserved win. We missed Casemiro. He took advantage of it. Miss Jesus. But he can't be held accountable. And honestly, I don't think we took enough thingy of that. But you did miss Casemiro. And that's why I feel you shouldn't be ruled out the Declan Rice thing, for example. Man said, I F with you, deluded Arsenal fans are mostly ish, but I can tolerate your takes. I look at the individual personally. I don't think it's necessarily an Arsenal thing. I think there's a lot of Arsenal, United, City, Liverpool, Spurs, definitely, who just talk nonsense. We can have a laugh and a joke. We can run jokes. We can, life is too serious to be serious all the time. At the grand scheme of things, again, in a nice way, even United fans, I hope that the biggest problem in you lot's life is your football team losing today. Because if your football means a lot more than life and death. But if the biggest problem in your life is that Man United have lost today, do you know how privileged you are? Come on, man. So yeah, it is what it is with that. I still think, as an outsider looking in, I think Ten Hag will get it right. I think Chelsea will actually get it right as well, really. But that's what happens, man. Game of fine margins. Came down to who could make the less errors. And the second half made it, innit? There was just too much respect for Arsenal, I would say, in the second half from you lot. And for your experienced players, which there's a lot of them, could have done a lot more, man. Rasta chill with them words there, man. These games are the reason football is the most beautiful sport in the universe. Glad we came out the winners. For me, this game is a bit like, it's different, but for me, this is where I want to see if you really want it. When you look at a game like this, I would say today, Aston Villa, Fulham, there's defo a game at home that I'm missing out where we're kind of up against it and we need to pull a rabbit out the hat. Of course, all of these things are unique and stuff, but it's times like this I want to see your mentality. Of course, many people just look at the teams and say, what are you talking about? But there's 38 Premier League games. There's 90 minutes. There's different protagonists, talking points, spanners in the works, all of these things. And it's lovely to see that. Like, as an Arsenal fan, in previous years, we could have lost today. And we would have said, if Ramsdale doesn't do this, if Partey doesn't do that, but it wasn't that. I honestly thought it was going to go. The more we was on top of them in the second half, I thought we was going to get shagged. But fortunately for us, it weren't that, man. Rossart gave me Santi vibes. Chill. And I think we could have even been better. Most touches in the up box, league high for any team in any games this season. Levels 50 points from 19 games. Need to keep going, man. Need to keep going. Well, I don't know, man. There's a lot of football, man. I just need to know that we're in the Champions League. Anything past that, you do what you want, man. He's doing what he needs to do, man. Clip it, man. Do it. Streets will remember this. It's calm. We literally put you on the pack. It's not our fault, man. That man said Man U's mid. Crazy, man. And again, you have to calm down. You got Newcastle, you got Anfield, still got to welcome Chelsea. I mean, it's nice to have Spurs out the way. It's nice to have at least one of the Newcastle games out the way. It's nice to have the United games, whether we lost it in September or won today in January. There's still a lot of tough games. It's nice to have Leeds away, Wolves away, Crystal Palace away, Brentford away, all out, done. Boy. I don't know about that. No, that was a howl on mine. I let my emotions get the better of me. Doing too much, Stella. Doing too much. Bros. What a day, man. What a day. You do have to respect Mikel Arteta. Man, as sour, why wouldn't we be? We believe this game, we win this game, so obviously you be sour. You can be sour, but you need to be gracious in defeat. Like, don't be sour to the point where you're talking nonsense. You can be as peed as you want, but don't let it be you're out here arguing on the gigahertz and just being salty and disagreeing with everything and just wanting the house to burn. Control your emotions, man. Like, hold your L. Like, it is what it is. Just hold your L, blood. It's nothing to do with having a losing mentality. So you have to be gracious in defeat. Do you know how many times, as great as them Man United greats were, when Ferguson just has to sit there and admire Pep? Nobody likes losing in life. But sometimes you just have to hold it. You learn more losing than actually winning. Do you know how many points I've just said where Arsenal could have done better in a game? Do you think anyone would want to listen to that if we lost? Come on now. That just shows immaturity, man. Get out of here then, bro. You keep saying you're out of here. You sound like a child, bro. This just shows inability. You don't have to hold your L, bro, but you do have to hold your L because your team's literally lost. But don't worry, man. You're going to sit there. You're going to be angry. You're going to think about the game. You might even watch it again. Then you're going to have that acceptance, bro. So, yeah, man. You're doing too much, man. Can we get the block done, please? I don't want to see this individual in my chat anymore. Bye-bye, mate. You know, you're not... What we tried to have here is a very inclusive talking platform where we stop our nonsense. But, yeah, man. You're just talking too much, man. You're doing too much, man. Can we get him blocked permanently? You have to be about 12 years of age, man. A man said, what did man say a few days ago? Rashford, come get your watch, chain, and celebration back. And I bet you I take defeat a lot worse than him, but you have to be gracious, man. That you have to be gracious. It don't mean you have to be and say Arsenal were great and stuff. You do need to accept it. You do need to have the ability to call out what was good and what was right. What am I doing on the Lord Sunday, man? Your team fucking lost, lad. Get out of here, lad. Come on, get out. That's enough. I'm telling you, get out of here, man. I might be chatting. Your team should do less chattings and more slappings, and it wouldn't have been 3-2. I'd hate to be you. God damn. Play the Lord's smallest violin, man. But yeah, weird guy, man. Weird guy. Definitely doesn't have to sign on at any police station. Definitely someone half decent in society. Yeah. But yeah, man. It was a great game of football. Definitely compared to yesterday. I don't know about winning leagues and all these things. Arsenal just need to stay focused. I don't check the league table. I know alphabetically we start the season there as well, man. United fans, so he's bro, them and they on their periods, man. It's calm. But on that note, people, I'm gonna love and leave you lot. It's been fantastic being here with you lot, win, lose, or draw, the emotions of football and all of that jazz. Tomorrow at some point, I definitely will be doing a live stream. We will go over this game. I'm gonna watch it a second time. There definitely will be a transfer news video, and we definitely will touch on anything to do with Arsenal. I'm definitely gonna sit here and make a reaction to this, and I'm definitely going to cut up several points we've spoken about this game after this. So it is what it is, man. I don't know about having anything in the bag, man. I'll leave title challenges to you lot, man. Bro, Benjamin say, that's the best thing. Benjamin's made a mistake, played poorly today. Gabriel, not Gabriel. Partey's bugged out a bit. Ramsdale has bugged out a bit for the core, and we still got away with it, man. Same way against Fulham. Gabriel bugged out. A couple times Saliba's done some mad things. Martinelli had an off day today. And we still got something done in it, really. So I'm proud of the boys. But we enjoyed today, got a bit of revenge after what happened at Old Trafford, and then we just have to keep going. Tomorrow, this doesn't matter. You work on Man City and you work on Everton away. Everton who are fighting for their lives as well. So, yeah, man. We just move on. Interested to see what Ten Hag says. I feel like he didn't make the right subs as that whole second half we were surviving. That's the thing. But at the same time, pardon me, half of your players have to. Ten Hag and Arteta can tell these lot everything. Once you're on the field, you have to do it. And I did think when you lot were absorbing pressure, you needed an Anthony just to dribble and get fouled, or you needed an Eriksen to just take one more touch back himself in possession and get a foul and things like that. So sometimes the players have to manage themselves, if I'm honest. And looking at your bench, let's be honest, both teams' benches are meaty. And you lots is looking really mad with a couple of injuries. So it is what it is. Essentially, bro. But yeah, tired legs will cost us down the line. Yep. I remember we lost to Man United. It was a sore 1-0. Bro, had to hold the L. Do I think we deserve to lose at Old Trafford and all that jazz? Of course not. But fundamentally, we lost. Like, we actually lost. So we just had to accept it. Like that brother that was chatting, guys like him are idiots because when their team wins, they can't stop talking nonsense. And then their team loses, they behave like that. Got knickers in a twist. But fortunately, we don't have people like that on our platform. Again, I need to go and do these cut-up clips and things, people, because I want to have my Sunday dinner, shower, and bask in this glory. And once I've done all of that and my friends think I'm leaving them alone, I'm going to absolutely terrorize them. It's a humbler. Arsenal get humbled as well at times. We've been humbled for years and that, but